Welcome, everybody, back to, Kirby and the Forgotten World. Last episode, we went through the tunnel as well as through the downtown grasslands, and this episode, we're going to be doing a bit of exploring, finding out exactly what else this world has in store. But before that, we're going to head to Waddle Dee Town. Looks like they've already started rebuilding. The Waddle Dees are rebuilding their town. Save as many as you can to open up new buildings and helpful resources. Like a cinema. Because that's what we need first. The Waddle Dee Cinema is now open. Rewatch some memorable scenes on the big screen. In all reality, for, oh wait. The weird vortex poured me into the sky. I had no idea what was happening. I still don't. At least I found the other Waddle Dees. Looks like they all arrived in this new world just before me. I was searching high and low for our friends. And then I saw an odd pink car dash by. I'm guessing that was you. Huh, Kirby? That looks like quite the mouthful. Everything okay in there? Don't bite off more than you can chew. Oh, thanks, Waddle. Thanks, Bandana Waddle Dee. It's always nice. Looks like the Waddle Dees have been going hard at work. Want to take a look around? Now, the inside of this place is so cute. Welcome to Waddle Dee Cinema! You can watch all kinds of movies here. Are you wondering why we built a cinema so soon? Well, it's because entertainment is important. That's our company motto. So, which movie would you like to watch, Kirby? This is going to be extremely useful if I ever accidentally skip a cutscene, which I doubt I will, because Nintendo has this whole thing where you have to press plus to skip. And, or at least more often than not, which is very nice. But, you can just come here, relive cutscenes that you've already seen, which is really nice, especially because, you know, these are beautifully animated, and some people might just want to see them over again. Not sure why I spent so long on that, but feel free to stop by anytime! Yes, we will. Like, Nintendo always knows how to make, like, these little side areas that you don't even have to go into feel so nice. There we are. Looks like there's still a fair bit of work to go, but, you know, the Waddle Dees are hard at work. Sorry, bud. As you can see, I take some time trying to figure out how to wave to the Waddle Dees, because I remember seeing that in the trailer, and eventually I finally figure it out. It's one of the directional pad buttons, which I really should have guessed first. But of course, I doubt they really want to wave to me after that. Take the Maxim Tomato. Look around some more, and seems like we've got a fair bit to go, but that shouldn't stop us. So we're just gonna go ahead and hop back into the world. Now, I decided to start off this episode with these new rifts that have opened up in the world. Specifically, this one right here is Throw and Catch Treasure Collecting. Now, these are really fun, just because they're a good way to teach you how to use your copy abilities most effectively. I really do like this way of doing things, because while, yes, you can just play the game and figure it out on your own, you can also go into these special challenges that are designed to teach you. It's honestly quite nice. I'm not sure if this is a reference to any other Kirby game, because I'll be real. I may be filled up with all the knowledge I need for Kirby lore, but I do not remember. I haven't really played many of the games, like, to completion. Let's just go ahead and go here. Trying my best to, it's at this point in the game, and I still don't realize how, like, slow the actual like flying is, and so I just do it to get over there anyway, despite the fact that it would probably be faster to wait. Go ahead and get that one there. As you can see, as you charge up, the actual weapon does get bigger, so you end up hitting things a lot easier. I'm also not that good because I keep popping into the spikes, but again, I do get better, I promise. I do appreciate you guys being so, you know. I just realized you guys probably hear all of whatever. It'll be fine. I just realized I don't have my headphones on, and you guys are probably hearing this game in the background, which I mean, that'll be good for me syncing up the audio, but, you know. There we go. And just like that, we were able to actually do that in a decent amount of time. But unfortunately, that isn't the case for all of these little challenges. I don't finish them on the first try every time. I don't get the extra time. So as such, I'm essentially going to be showing you guys my first run through, and then my best run through, just to save time. Because trust me, some of these have a lot more replays than I would like to admit. Go ahead, hop over here. I'm already doing quite decent. I tried to be a bit faster here, but I kind of flub up. Just kind of getting the bearings of this whole thing. Off they go. And this should be the last little challenge before the star, so we'll go ahead and pop, pop. Oh, almost. Pop. And there we go. All we gotta do is run down real quick, and we got our little rare stone. I couldn't remember the name for it for a second. But as you can see, I didn't get the target time. And I want to make it a point in this Let's Play to get every target time. So, without further ado, my best run. Or is it my best run? Okay, no, it's not my best run yet. This right here is my best run. Sorry about that. I saw a little, you know. Off we go. 1, 2, 3. Not too shabby. So get onto the pad so that way you can teleport the moment that it's ready. Go ahead and hop over here real quick. Hit that one, and so far so good. On this one, I try my best just to throw 2 automatically, just because I'm more than likely I'm going to hit the Bronto Vert, so I might as well do that. There we go. And with 6 seconds to actually get to the star, it's easily done. We strike them out, and sub 30. I really can't wait to see, like, speedruns of this game, like, of individual levels and things. The fact that there are time trial things for these, it's very nice. So, I believe I do one more rift beforehand, and I'm going to try and keep these rifts at a certain point in each video before we, like, I'm gonna try my best not to, like, overwhelm like, my viewers with these. I'm gonna try and divide them up per world as best I can, and I think I have a good system so far, but we'll just have to see. But without further ado, time to take on Pop Shop. Now, this is one where I was doing decent, and then I proceeded to just mess up to the point where I had to reset. And because I feel like that is sort of indicative of what my first run was, it's only fair that that be, like, how I'm remembered for my first run, you know? I know technically I could be like, ooh, well, it's not technically my first run because I reset, but that's kind of stupid, you know? If I look back on that, that's like saying, like, oh, well, this isn't my first run because I never lost because I never finished. So I guess that's how that works. Anyway, go up here. The one thing I like about this little full mode like ability is the fact that the sodas are actually healing items, and they'll just turn into items like after you're done, which is really cool. Either way, this is where I think I'm trying to be smart, and I'm like, I'm gonna hop across this, but there's obviously no time. And so I try to do it again there, and I realize it's not coming towards me. And I decide to hit try again. Now here is my best run. Pretty good so far, just kind of, you know, going through here, exploding this little wall, going through. Now this part, I don't think I really need to get the explosives, just because these cannons all blow like a big like a bunch of shots at a point and then take a break. So I feel like you can kind of just run by them by shooting the cans fast enough, and then like just by blowing up their ammunition midair. But you know, I'm not the best person for that. Here we are. Go ahead and rush over here. Go ahead. Hit that. Hit that button. While we're waiting, we're gonna go ahead and unlock this little grate here and start shooting. Do use bank shots to your advantage, because these cans do travel a fair bit, and they will bounce off walls. It isn't, you know, you don't have to be the best at aiming. You can, you know, hinge on the fact that, you know, you have, you know, a bit of leeway, you know? And there we are, sub 120. Now, without further ado, we can actually play some of the real game, like the actual levels in the game. Go ahead and head off to the new level we unlocked yesterday. This one's going to be a pretty fun one. Rocky Rollin Road. We have a couple different challenges we gotta find, so let's just hop right into it. We crash land, and proceed to already see a new copy ability right in front of us. Let's go ahead and wait for this guy to... Yep, and now we have Stike! Now, we're not going to have this long because this copy ability shows up. Kirby now has a gun. Everybody run. This is a stick-up. Put the likes in the bag. I'm joking, but, you know, we're going to go ahead and shoot here and there, do what we can, and... Pop, pop, pop. This Kirby's little star pop gun is very fun to just kind of spam. It's so weird to think. I know for a fact this isn't the case, but, like, I like to think that at some point, like, they put Joker from Persona 5 into Smash Brothers, and then when they gave Kirby his copy ability, they're like, huh, hey, let's give Kirby a gun! I think that'd be fun. His down smash, his right smash is a gun. As you can see, Spike's has a pretty high defense rating. Even guns cannot pierce that shell of pure pointiness. I do like to thank you all for watching, just because, like, I know not a lot of people watch. I know I get, like, 5 viewers within, like, the first 24 hours, but I appreciate each and every one. I just wanted to let you guys know that while we have this time here. Anyway, we proceed to climb our way up here, and we're about to miss our first secret, so, you know, we'll keep an eye out for this. I'm gonna... Oh, well, I forgot, I got completely wrecked by that stone earlier. Anyway, I look around for secrets, find this thing here. I follow the trail of coins that leads up there. It's not too shabby. A couple more star coins for the pocket. And I literally undo this flower. And I don't go through that obvious hole that it's sticking out of. I just keep on keeping on. Because why not? Right, we wait to make sure that these little rolling stones don't, you know, blow us over. And I try to charge shot this guy, but it's just easier to shoot him. Take down the target. Remember that charging this makes the shot bigger, and so you don't have to be as accurate, which is going to be very useful for this this little challenge coming up. Here we are. Now, I probably could have hit all three of those at once, but, you know, and then I start picking off the ones that are lower to the actual grate there, because I don't want them to drop below. I didn't realize this thing had recoil, and so I almost completely lost this last target here. But thankfully, I was able to get in time, and we're able to free another Waddle Dee. Currently it's allergy season, so I don't sound the way that I really should at the moment. But you know, we're doing what we can, and I'm just happy to be here. Across here, there is going to be so much lore hidden in like the text that they have literally written on the wall. Just because like they gave like a whole song with translated like fictional alphabet. This place is going to be the lore in this game is going to be ginormous. I can already see the top 10 facts you missed in Kirby videos appearing now. Okay, we hop across here and make sure to get that before the boulder destroys the ground below it. Unlocking another Waddle Dee and a hot dog for your troubles. It's always nice, getting a little snack. Kick the can. Good, good. We go around here, get hit by a Cappy. I try to shoot this poster for some reason. I guess I'm worried that it's a secret of some sort. And I decide to go ahead and drop the gun and grab a bomb instead. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds really bad out of context. Drop a gun, take a bomb. We'll go ahead and take on the car Kirby. And I am of the opinion that if you can't do a level as Kirby without, like, if you can't just hold down the dash button, what's the point? And I think people agree with me here. Now, unfortunately, I cannot read, and at no point did I remember that Kirby actually needs to jump to make the jumps. I just assumed that he would, like, go up the ramp. But no, and I make this mistake twice, and it becomes my downfall. Pun intended. I try it one more time, and then I realize I must be missing something. I need to stop thinking like a game journalist, and proceed to jump over. And from there it's smooth sailing as we make our way across into this building, crash the car into it. Again, I'm not making a good case for myself. If I ever end up on trial, I feel like they're going to pull this. Just so you know, everybody, this is played for comedy. Go ahead and head around here because there are boxes that need to be destroyed. Go ahead and get another Gachapon capsule. Very nice. And we drop Kirby and proceed to the end of the level. There we are. As you can see, whenever you miss an objective, it reveals one of them. And only one time per playthrough, so, you know. Go ahead and get Kaboo there real quick. Very nice. And we shove off. Go ahead and unlock this new level here. A trip to Alivel Mall. And they'll head off to Waddle Dee Town. And of course we unlock more rifts, because every level that you do is going to unlock more rifts. Just about. Go ahead and hop in real quick so we can find that secret. As you can see, I'm kind of being very... I'm combing through this level with a fine-tooth comb, like jumping against walls and stuff, just to make sure there isn't like some ledge that I forgot I could jump on. But of course, that's not the case. You guys already know where it is, and I'm gonna show you when I feel. I'm gonna like show you the exact moment where I feel just so stupid. Give it a sec. Going through. Decide to follow up the trail that the game literally points out to you. And there we are. It was, here we are. Just some corn. Just on the roof. Some roof corn, you know. Everybody likes a good old-fashioned roof corn. Either way, we proceed to get Kirby, because I already had an idea of what the last objective was going to be. Thankfully, the objectives seem to be, like, in order of when they can be fully completed, which is very nice. But if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. I know I don't have to do these jumps, but I do it anyway, because, you know, why wouldn't you jump off a ledge with a car? Once again, for legal reasons, this is a joke. But you get to the top here, make sure you don't fall, and you're able to get one more Waddle Dee for your troubles. Go ahead and take that, and as you can see, whenever you beat a level a second time, any cages become coins. Wonderful. Here we are. Good as new. Go ahead and pop them on real quick. Okay. A trip to Alivel Mall. Sorry, something caught me for a second there. But, we're not going to dilly-dally any longer. We're going to go ahead and head on our mall trip. Down we go. As you can see, the monkey brain starts turning immediately because it's like there's got to be some kind of secret around here, something on the side, and there isn't. It's literally just an opening area, just to give you that really cool opening shot. Now, I'm going to be quiet for a bit, so you guys can just hear this wonderful music. Anyway, so far I love this level. There's just little like secrets here, little ice pops. Go ahead, pop them real quick. Get in, we're here. Spike is a very fun power-up for me. I still didn't quite understand how it works, but just the fact that you can puncture an enemy and then sling them at another after letting go is quite nice. Plus the fact that you can pick up multiple enemies in a roll. I don't think I learned that in this episode, but it comes up at some point. So, go ahead and get this donut, and reveal the first of our challenges. Eat 4 donuts. There'll be 4 of these all throughout the level, and I'll be doing... I should be able to show you them all on this run if I remember correctly. As you can see, I'm, looking around trying to see if there's any hidden paths, but it's a bit too early in the game for that. They went way too hard on this music. The invincibility candy is absolutely like they went like Sonic levels of super mode like music. Like, it sounds like it's from a Sonic game, you know? Maybe like Sonic Heroes? That's what it reminds me of. Either way, we go ahead and break them and get a couple coins for our troubles. And as you can see, eating that invincibility candy was a challenge. Now, as you can see, they block off this little thing here from me. So I decided to drop Spike, take Cutter. Forget that Cutter has a bit of a delay when you unleash it. And we proceed to knock this grate down. I don't realize that I can just flick the switch a bunch more until near the end to get it to go faster. But that should be all good. As you can see, there's a little clue that shows us which way we have to go. Looks like the different options are a milkshake shop, a burger place, as well as what I assume is a fine dining establishment. Now, of course, we're going to take burgers, which only makes sense because it looks like they're charbroiled. And, of course, the HAL Laboratories knows how to make a place look lived in. The fact that the enemies just sit around and eat, and don't attack you, they just sit there. Gonna go ahead and eat those, and while I could eat the other patrons' food, you don't eat another person's food, especially if they're on a date. Whether that be, like, you know, a friend date, or a regular date, or, you know, a fruit date. Just the fact that these enemies just walk around everywhere. Just walk around and do stuff, and, like, they don't try to attack you when they see you. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to fire here, which is going to be a good choice because we're going to be fighting a classic Wild Frosty. Well, I always like getting Frosties at the mall, but I don't think I want it this time. Go ahead and take him down real quick. The power of Pokemon flows through us as we use our fire to take out the ice. He rushes over and starts throwing snowballs our way, which creates some awful ice barriers, which we quickly take care of. Of course, he does manage to get a blow on me as he runs around. The fire is still, you know, nipping at him, and we proceed to take him out. Go ahead and drop this ability, and we go from fire to ice. Go ahead and skate around real quick. I love what they did with this ability. It feels very, very smooth to play. Like, it changes up the movement, or at least it feels like it does. Just the fact that, like, while you're moving, you are skating, so you're essentially always in motion. Gonna go ahead and break that there, get a coin. Freeze these guys. And I get a really nice freeze part here. The little ricochet that just kills those people is just great. And I'm still kind of getting the hang of this ability, so go ahead and break this box. And we all know my rule: don't wake anyone who's sleeping, even if it's going to help them. Kirby is a soulless abomination. Kirby has a very strict moral code, and that moral code is if someone's sleeping, you don't wake them. I don't care how. I don't care if they're going to die. You just let them go. I do not agree with Kirby on this, but you know I'm not, you know. Here's another Waddle Dee. Go ahead and come over here, and I got a bit nervous that it was going to just fly off screen, which would have been awful, but it looked like it kind of just went back. Find this little secret here, get some more coins, and another donut. 2 donuts down. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that little Bronto bird in the ice cube. Shouldn't take too long for them to break out. Here we are, jumping around. As you can see, a lot of different locations that we can head towards. But, you know, we kind of just do a bit of exploring. I skipped that for now, because that's obvious. But open up this little area back here. We spit it out, and looks like we got a clue for ice cream, as well as a gachapon capsule. Afterwards, we go ahead and take this one down as well, to reveal that we need to head towards the cake, but the one that's across the road from the ice cream. That's unfortunate. I was hoping we could head towards the ice cream. Especially if it's floor ice cream, because floor ice cream gives you health. Go ahead and take... I think about taking Cutter, but I decide against it, because I would much rather have the ice. Go ahead and jump around a bit, do some more exploring. I go to check out the reception desk for a bit. I really like how everything is. Like, the little chair there, just, like, overgrown with, like, this... what I assume is, like, different, like, plants that are native to the area. These two right here having a wonderful time eating their cake. And then there's, you know, my soul. I would absolutely eat 5 slices of cake if I were given the option. Especially if it's the strawberry cake that has, like, those little layers in the center. Like, that's a lot of fancy cake. That's gotta be, like, expensive. But anyway, we see another sleeping puppy, and so we decide to do that, and it reveals another donut. It's around this point I get worried that I've missed one, because it feels like the end of the level. And, you know, I'm like, where is this last one? And here's more of this, this sort of, like, aliveness that they've added to the world. The fact that these guys meet up and, like they go from going upstairs to downstairs. It's nice. Everything feels realistic. Except for the guy throwing bombs down the escalator. I feel like he might just be insane. Go ahead and look around here real quick, and there's only one thing to really, you know, latch our not teeth into. Because Kirby doesn't really have teeth, I don't think. Do our best to rip this down, but they've got it bolted in, but unfortunately for them, that's not going to stop us. Kirby will make it to the end. It's only a matter of how long. Now, before we see the end, you can see we navigated the mall, which is very nice. And up at the top is the final donut, along with a gun if you would like. We go ahead and head down, and unlock the final set of Waddle Dees. Very nice, very nice. Now we got a couple gachapons here, so we got the water tank, obviously. We got the radio, wonderful. And Bronto Burt. Not the biggest haul, but they're all new from what I can tell, so... Another 10 Waddle Dees off to Waddle Dee Town. Little red star there. And thankfully we've found enough Waddle Dees to break down the doors. Time to take on a brawl at the mall. Good work. The Waddle Dees helped us open the gate that was blocking our way. When we head to the stage, we'll be able to challenge the boss that's guarding the territory. And along with that, we unlock a couple more rifts, which we'll do next time. This episode, we did a lot of stuff, a bunch of different rifts and levels and such. And I think now is a good time to stop for now. So, next time on Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, we'll be taking on we'll be doing the last couple rifts of this area and then taking on the final boss. And I hope to see you then. Ciao.